there, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your monthly astrological forecast for June 2022. And just a quick heads up for you, Neptune and Saturn going retrograde are on my radar for this month, but those are a lot to talk about. And so I feel they will be better served and better explained in a special video, which will be coming out here soon, another one of my major astrology shift discussions, but we won't be talking about them in this particular. And they're with us for pretty much, half of the year anyway. And so I think a bit more of a thorough breakdown of those will do better for everyone. If you ever want to get a session with me, you just need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, engagement helps this channel out a lot. So what is going on when it comes to your June? Well, at the start of the month, we've got the Sun bringing attention, enhancement, and support to Gemini, your 12th house of your past, privacy, the hidden zone. And this is a big theme through the 21st of the month. When we have the Sun in our 12th house, it's a time of restoration and a time of resurrection and renewal, bringing things back to life that maybe have dwindled or things that have been left in the past that would still serve and enhance our quality of life today. With the Sun in the 12th house, you're going to be noticing that a lot of attention, enhancement, and support is coming to you through old contacts, through past resource avenues, and maybe even opportunities to revive old pursuits, old paths, or old connections will also be presenting during this time. Actually, it will be quite ample. This is also a time to really think, what would you like to bring back into the present that you may have had to discard or compromise or leave in the past due to external circumstances? We don't want to associate the positive thing we're trying to revive with the negative external circumstances. That would be insane. Maybe we have a chance to pull something back that we never really had to get rid of, or something that we wish we could just simply start up again. After the 21st, we've got the Sun moving into your sign, where the Sun will remain through week 3 of July. And so we've got the wild card blessings of the Sun for our birthday month as it begins. Happy birthday. With the Sun in your first house, this is a time for a lot of new contributions and investments to you to come from all spaces, right? Attention, enhancement, and support means an atmospheric and environmental transformation to your normal, souping everything up, bringing in improvements, right? Things that are actually going to not only make your life a lot more convenient, but also bring more value to you and the works that you put out into the world. This is also a time where we're bringing in a lot more fun, a lot more jovial experiences, more wholesome simplicity, as well as uncomplicating things that have maybe gotten a bit too wound up or a bit too weird as it relates to either your social life or your professional life, maybe all across the board. But be prepared for some serious upgrades and updates to your quality of life as a whole. We have Mars, the planet of action, passion, energy, that obstacle-clearing driving force in Aries all month long. This is your 10th house of career, upward mobility, promotions, your status, your station, and the mark you want to make on the world. And with Mars in your 10th house, it's all about driving you, that was my cat, driving you to higher levels of earning power as well as influence and performance by breaking glass ceilings, eliminating any kind of imposed limitations or even limitations that have just been there by precedent, right? Things that might be just a part of propriety. Not so much anymore. In fact, with Mars in the 10th house, a lot of you Cancerian people may be finding, yes, work is quite intense throughout the course of this month, right? Whenever Mars is in an income area, such as houses 2, 10, or 6, in this case 10 for you, it's overtime month. It's time to really put the pedal to the metal because you are making money hand over fist. Promotion opportunities are also abundant as things are getting highly competitive in your field, in your market, in your office. Just be careful. Rivalries and competitions will also be heating up quite a bit, and we want to make sure that we can compete sportingly, not to get too personal, and make sure that we know how to look good while doing it. We've got Venus, the planet of love, favor, popularity, and affection, in Taurus through the 22nd of the month. This is your 11th house of friendships, social networking, as well as your platonic support system, your fellowship, the guys, the girls, right? Brotherhood, sisterhood, and your highest goals and ambitions. With Venus in the 11th house, it's a time where we are getting a chance to get closer to all of these people by exploring all kinds of new fun projects, recreational activities, and also bringing a lot more relaxation to many of these connections and many of these groups, right? We are bringing in some of that simplicity that normally the sun would as well. With Venus in the 11th house, you may be also noticing that people are gifting you with material and non-material resources that are allowing you to actually attain or accomplish a deeply personal private goal, or maybe even palling around you and kind of, buddying up, right? Partying up, grouping up to make something come forth into being right now as opposed to waiting down the road. This is also a time when it comes to even love and romance. Relationships are becoming a lot more dynamic, a lot more social and outgoing. There's a lot more spice of life, and there's a whole new support system for existing relationships and marriages palling around, right? New community for the couple. For those of you who are available to new people, this is a time where a lot of you may find that love could be coming to you through your friendship circle, whether it's exploring a pre-existing chemistry or maybe just having new friends show up that could be more through groups you're already in, or maybe joining a group where new love might be waiting. After the 22nd, we've got Venus moving on into Gemini, that 12th house of the past, privacy, and hidden zone for the duration of June and going on into July. With Venus here, you're going to find that focus on the past is allowing you to bring back old romantic expressions, old love languages, and maybe even explore old intimate fantasies with either a current partner or, for those of you available to somebody new. Maybe there are some aspects or some aspirations in your love life that we would like to have back. Or maybe there are some things that never quite got off the ground or never quite got to be explored that we would like to revive. And for those of you who are in long-term relationships, maybe it's just about bringing back something that used to bring the couple a lot of joy. Some of you may find that this is also a time where love and romance is also allowing you and a partner to reclaim lost aspects of self, both individually and as a couple, as a bit of a retrieval from the past of something that may not, necessarily serve you best by staying in the past. Very much, again, kind of like what we saw with the sun. We have Mercury here I'm sorry, not yet. I got it, getting ahead of myself. We've got Mercury, the planet of communications, haste, and productivity in Taurus, that 11th house of friendships and social networking through the 13th of the month. Mercury turns direct in Taurus actually on the 3rd of June. And with Mercury in the 11th house, this is a time where we are opening up lines of communication with friends, both known and new, to get more involved with one another. Again, this focus on more people getting involved is very, very strong for the Cancerian people. New community and expanded community. We also see with Mercury here the speeding up of the attainment of some kind of maybe accomplishment or goal that maybe you have been taking a really long time to get down to work with, or put or put pen to paper with. And this could be coming with the help of a lot of friends, making it easier, more hands on deck, really getting things going where things have been a little bit start and stop in the past. And you will also find with Mercury in the 11th house, opportunities for new adventures to go on are going to be abundant as well. Travel opportunities, things that you can do alone or with friends. It's really all about getting you out there. After the 13th, we've got Mercury moving on into Gemini, that 12th house of the past, privacy, and hidden zone, where Mercury will be from the 13th of June on into July. Shortcuts, secret opportunities, and yes, even maybe secret gifts, and Venus will also be providing this as well, are going to be coming to you from unknown or hidden spaces and out of the past. It's important to keep in mind that when we have Venus and Mercury in the 12th house, not all secrets or not all gifts or not all opportunities or shortcuts we are being presented with should be shouted from the rooftops immediately, and that includes social media. So if you have a tendency to, kind of overexcitedly shout everything that's going on in your life in social media, reel it in, because with Mercury in the 12th house, there are hidden shortcuts coming to you that are really just for you. Gifts coming to you that are really just for you. Maybe not everyone in the office, everyone in the neighborhood, or everyone in the family needs to hear about this just quite yet. Finally, we have a full moon to talk about in Sagittarius, which is your 6th house of work, reputation, your schedule, as well as the teams you're on. Full moons bring culminations, transitions, and endings, and it does look like an opportunity to change some kind of long-standing working arrangement, whether it has to do with your schedule, your benefits, your availability, or maybe even your role is going to be put on the table. This is especially advantageous for those of you that are looking to maybe initiate some kind of transfer, change jobs, or maybe start working with a different population of people, whether it's a different clientele or a different set of coworkers or a different corner of your market. And there's also an opportunity to transition from a name that you have made for yourself. If there is a way you would like to be seen differently in public, whether it relates to work or not work at all, you are changing your reputation, how people view and treat you, with the help of this culminating full moon in the 2 weeks following the 14th of June. Lastly, we have a new moon in your sign, your once-a-year birthday new moon, which is all about seed planting, new beginnings, and initiations. And this new moon is on the 28th of the month, but we've got a 2-week window period, of course, leading on up into July. With a new moon in your sign, you get to start or initiate anything you want. And it's really important to get crystal clear on your intentions with this, because with the new moon, it's time to see what would you like to gift yourself or get the ball rolling with that will manifest by the time we get to the end of August. Are you looking to move? Are you looking to make a change with your health? Are you looking to maybe start a new relationship? Are you looking to go back to school? Are you looking to start a new job? Are you looking to launch a business? Really do the work of getting that going. Whether doing the work just means filing applications, building a website, casting a spell, doing something to get that ball rolling, get the energy flowing for yourself so it can be precipitated. That's what new moons are all about. And because it's a new moon in your sign, it can be anything you want. It just means that you got to know how to make your wish. So that is what I've got for you, Cancerian people. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.